Hey guys, how y'all doing? My name is Kieran, and this is Fox Off RPG. So today we're doing another unboxing video. I haven't done one in a while, so I know what this is. I've taken off the labels and stuff on top, and I took out all the peanut packaging sort of stuff in there, like the starch peanut packaging. I haven't actually looked at the contents, so I don't know if everything's in there, because I do know there were people missing some stuff. But yeah. So this is wrong way around. This is my backer kit pledge from DCC for the Purple Planet. Dun, dun, dun. So this one's very late, but it's not the end of the world. And there's some stuff with the shipping problems that happened, and then for some reason my one didn't come. A lot of people got theirs, I didn't. I emailed them and they got back to me quickly, and they sorted out in a couple, like 3 weeks or so, or 2 weeks. And I got my cool dice as well, so at least I know that's not missing. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut here, and I'm going to take everything out, and we're going to go through it. There is a lot here, and it's just going to be a first look. We're going to flip through some of the pages, and yeah, again, I don't even know if everything's here. I'm going to have to check after the video to make sure it's all here, and then if it is, I will put in the comment. I'll put like a thing here now saying yeah, it's all here, or no, it's not. But yeah, so you guys will know, but I won't. At least when this video says so here. So I'll cut back now in a second. Hey guys, and we're back. So I think I'll bring the camera down a little bit. Let's see. Good idea? Oh yeah, that's good. So, got my dice here. It's sort of these green, slimy, sparkly things. Yeah. They're quite good size as well. I'll be adding this to my... Yeah, I got this thing a while ago. It's handy. I also have a big bag of dice, of mixed dice. You have like D100, giant beast of a thing to roll, like D32, D30, D24, and I have a load of small bags of, I think is it 5 or 6 different sets of like your standard dice. But yeah, so cool. This is Forgotten Daggers for Dungeon Crawl Classic. So all this is Dungeon Crawl Classic stuff. It's all came from the Return to the Purple Planet backer kit, which I was very excited for. I haven't played DCC in a while, so I will be looking forward to getting back into this. And honestly, the amount of content is here. Wow. You'll see in a while, because I do have the slipcase for tomes of adventures, volume 1 through 4. I have the slipcase because it looks cool, and it's going to be a handy way to keep everything together. But yeah, we'll have a look through this. Anyone who's not familiar with DCC, I'll just have a flip through some of these. DCC art is always super cool. It has that pulpy, cool sort of 70s feel, but they make it a bit more modern. So, this is a collection of different adventures, I think it is. Yeah, compilation of adventures. Again, DCC write things out in an old school style, but then their maps are usually kind of fairly modern with the cool art, as you can see here. The art here is awesome, and it gives you lots of information. I think I really like DCC style. The game is fun. I'm actually looking to run Purple Planet with Mutant Crawl Classics, because Purple Planet is already weird, and adding some extra cool mutant stuff is going to be awesome. But yeah, I just want to do a flip through on some of this stuff here, just to see what it looks like. I had the PDFs, but I actually didn't look at them in any great detail, which is kind of weird for me to do. I just wanted to get the physical books in hand, because there's going to be so much stuff. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Again, and this is something that's meant directly for Purple Planet. This the first one, Forgotten Daggers, it wasn't, but this one is, like it says here, Purple Planet. Yep. A second level DCC compatible adventure. Again, you can easily run this as M Mutant Crawl Classics, which is, you know, just adds more weirdness and interest. See, we have a weapon here that kind of looks high tech, some of the gear. And on Purple Planet, you will find tech. There's guns here as well. You can see there's flying boats and ships, and you have heads in jars. But yeah, again, I'm just doing it. This is an unboxing. It's not any kind of in-depth. Oh yes, this is what this is. Blah blah blah. No, we're just having a look through, and this is awesome. This is the guy who's on the front. Yeah. But yeah. And at the back here it says 2 members of a long warring houses, Kozlist and Reagan Tor, fall for each other. One of them turns to your party for help. Can your heroes lead... Sorry, this is going to give me a weird feel. It's very reflective. I have glasses on as well. Can your heroes lead the fair Drudiddle safely to her secret rendezvous with Tormio? It's totally not Romeo and Juliet. The floating head in a jar of her dreams, Oh Happy Dagger, is a second level Shakespearean dungeon crawl classic compatible adventure filled with hair's breathing escapes, melodrama, and monsters, all set on the Forbidden Planet. And okay, cool. Oh, we have the stretch goal package. I'll have to I'm gonna unbox sort of stuff that's wrapped up in a minute. And we have the player's guide. I got this in physical and PDF, obviously, but yeah, you have a separate. There it is. You have a kit, a specific character sheet, and then you have your normal character sheet for DCs for Forbidden Planet. Okay, the kit one that says the kit's ability, so you don't have to write it down. That's handy. I have the PDF version of everything that's here, of course. And again, I don't know if everything is here, but we'll find out. And I have some stuff that's important through the story. That's totally not Infinity Gauntlet. Items appears, planes, notes, rules, charts, and recorded effects. Because the runes, there's runes in this you can find on items or in places, and you have to figure out, your characters have to figure a way to activate them. And if you activate them in the wrong way, it might cause a negative effect. If you activate them in the right way, it could have the desired result. And it has a giant hex, which is pretty cool. Again, I have this all for printable as well. And it gives you starting location, and you're going to move out, which is awesome. Mushroom Forest Keyed. That's again one of the other stuff in the game that's in here. Creatures of the Purple Planet, and these are going to be new monsters and creatures which are only found in the Purple Planet. And this is going to be for players so they can take notes of what it is, how they beat it, was this effective or ineffective. Pretty cool idea. And random acts of violence, a low-level purple planet setting, and level 1 adventure by Tame Stanley. What is this purple planet adventuring content? The purple planet is a deadly location testing the metal of mid to advanced level DCC, MCC, and XCC characters. What is to do with a newly minted first level character who finds himself on this deadly world? Simple, random acts of violence. Originally published by High Drive Games as part of the 2024 Planet Horde project released. This publication is 2 books in 1. Caravan of the Purple Planet Eaters, the first level adventure for player characters finishing their final adventure. What's the Hex is a complete purple planet setting area with low level adaptation of encounters, creatures, situations, plot hooks, artifacts, just as a violet is to a lighter. Shades of purple, random acts of violence. Contents represents risks that are little less than fully forged of what the purple planet has to offer. Inside these pages you will find fun, exciting encounters for characters at level 1 to 2, allowing them to have a chance, by a small one, of advancing and gaining experience upon the hostile world. Just as the newborn sharks retreat to mangroves for protection, the survival and smart low-level parties will do well to explore these areas before taking on the main content upon the deadly plateau from Hardy Straught, Purple Perils of the Purple Planet. Yeah. So this definitely seems to be the compilation of stuff. That's what we know. Again, we're just flipping through the pages, having a quick little look. What the hex? I love that. Okay, sorry about that. My camera turned off and I just reconnected it again. But yeah, so there's seems to be a collection of ideas and stuff you can do, places to go, short adventures where you can get more experience and other stuff like that. Okay, we're just going to flip through this quickly and I just want to get into the next thing. Again, it's just a simple unboxing. Ooh, hexes. I love hexes. Again, the Purple Planet is going to be a mix of high-tech. Sorry, we have another thing here. We're not open this after. Judge the screen, same thing. But yeah, the Purple Planet is basically a mix of high-tech. You know what it's kind of like? It's kind of like John Carpenter, or John Carter, was it? Of Mars. I think that's the best way to look at it. You're going to have some super high-tech stuff and lots of very primitive, basic iron weapons and stuff like that. Yeah, so these cards here, they're in actually pretty strong card stock. These are early backer kits sort of stuff. You jump on, you got them. They're going to be like short little add-ons that add a little extra content. It's nothing major. Like this one has like areas where things can happen, and you can go to glyphs again. Where we talked about earlier, if you can get the right glyph and what they mean, you can unlock some new special powers and abilities. I think this is like another one that adds on to it. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, again, it's the first look. And I think everything's here by going through this now. I'm not sure, but we'll see. And this one is basically an art book from what I understand and remember. Yeah, it talks about some of the history of occults. There you go. Spanning the years the end 1800s to the beginning of the 1900s were a remarkable time in occult literature. Yeah. So it just talks about different kinds of influences on, I think, the DCC crowd. Oh, there is like gameplay stuff in this appears. Wow, I did not know that. Okay, that's cool. I did not know that. I was not expecting it to be... Okay, cool. That's a nice surprise. It's always great when you're surprised by something. Gear, armor, creatures, events, encounters. That's cool. And again, art in this is awesome looking. It's sort of like scratchy outlines, basic forms, and they put watercolor into it, which is pretty cool. Well, it's not basic forms. It's a little more developed than basic forms, but it's not full-flown, complete. I wonder what that's supposed to be. Star Wars. But yeah. I didn't know this. Oh, cool. I'm way more happy with this. I just thought it was a cool art book. I remember it was an art book, but I didn't... Oh, that's a cool idea. So it's... Hey, what's going on here? I'm all tied up. But that's cool. I didn't realise that was in there. I thought it was just an art book. I'm happy with that. And then we have 101 hex encounters. This is cool. I looked at this one before. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Get your D100 and you can figure out what's going to happen. Yeah. Entry 1, it has a little dungeon. That's cool. Entry 12, map 2. Are these all dungeons? I don't think they're all dungeons. So 21, Temple of the Cosmic Voice. 22. So I think these are part... Some of these are going to be bigger places or events that you can come across that didn't lead into each other, and some of them are just going to be short paragraph or two events or places or things. Okay. I'll have to look at this more to get an actually better idea. I did look at it before. This was when the PDS first came out, which was a long time ago, to be honest. But I remember being very excited for this. '98, '90, and then '91. '91 has different things that happen in number 91 and '92, '93. Okay, I think I get how this works. So each entry has their own point. So we'll go back to here. So we have 90. That's everything that happens in 90. And 91, and it's going to have several different things here. Okay, I think I get it. Well, that's pretty straightforward. That's going to be useful when you're wanting to do your hex crawling. You don't have to come up with your own stuff. You can use this. Maybe you're going to get in a dungeon. Maybe you're just going to have a quick little paragraph. It's going to be a combat or a situation which then you have to resolve. And die, robot, die. And yeah, this says compatible with DCC and MCC, which is cool. Again, all these are very well built. They're strong. Yeah. And it is made for... excuse me. It is made for Purple Planet stuff, so that's pretty cool. Again, these are by the same studio. So this was a collection of people who do work for or on behalf of DCC, Gunman Games. They all came together and worked on the Purple Planet. They all done their own thing, and yeah, so they ended up plugging it all together, and that's what you get. I believe this also adds a new class. Yeah, class robot. Yeah, that's it. So this was also the other reason why I was like, oh, MCC would be great. And I was like, oh yeah, and then you could have this robot class. And then, oh, maybe have some of the other stuff from MCC. Because like the whole idea of Purple Planet is you're playing your game, and then often you get sucked into the Purple Planet. A portal appears, and then you get sucked away. But there's nothing to say that it's not just your planet. Maybe it's from another dimensions or other planets that had other characters on it, like a robot or a tree person from MCC. You know, so that's pretty cool. I remember specifically being very excited for this one because of the robot, and again, the art in this is super cool. And we have some more cards. I think these are these are mini adventures. They're sort of 2-page dungeon stuff, which is handy. You know, that's always fun. These, I think, 1 and 2 page sort of dungeon stuff is becoming more popular again. It's becoming more appreciated. Because you can get like a whole game if it's like a very well done one. You get a good 2-3 hours out of one, no problem. Especially when you have a group of people. Yeah, cool. So we can look at some of that stuff in more detail later on. Again, we're just unboxing things and memories of the Purple Planet. Level 4 adventure for characters. I believe this is an older one that got republished. I'm not sure though, because I did get some add-ons. I got a lot pretty much. I spent like $300 on this, so there's a lot. Okay, you have your maps. You got some stats at the back there as well. It's all hex mapped as well, and a bonus encounter. Okay, that's cool looking. Yeah, I'm kind of in my own little world while I'm doing this. I'm kind of, I'm just like, ooh, what's this? But I'm going to get a knife and open the sealed stuff, just so we have a quick look at. And this is, I think, the judge's screen, yeah. And it's specifically made for adventures on the Purple Planet. It has like random encounters by terrain, lost movement, what each roll is going to be, activation sequence for stuff. So this is so kit features. So you can identify a lot of kit. You have their stats, tattoos, and beliefs, and you're going to be coming across a lot of kit. So this is going to be very important in there. So it doesn't have the basic stuff for roles for DCC. It's literally just for stuff related to MCC. I mean, the Purple Planet, which is fine. And we look at the back here, actually. The art. Like you can see, it looks pretty cool. Yep. We have our lovely sexy kit. You can see that, yeah. We have our Robo-Man being shot by a guy with a sword, shield, armor, and a laser pistol. And then we have our sexy ladies and our half-naked man. Cool. Pretty happy with that, I think. And I'll unlock. I'll open some of the other stuff here. I think this is the stretch goals. I'm not 100% sure. And they're all on card. Runes and lore. Drifting through the stars. A level 1 drop-in adventure. I don't know if you can see that, but for me, that's very, very dark purple, and it's actually kind of hard to read, and has black writing, so that was probably either not a good idea or it's too dark. This one is fine. This is called the Fumes. The other Frumes. It is more pinky. You can read everything more clearly. This one is fine as well. The Ignis Mines. These seem to be mostly or all drop-in adventure stuff. Bag o' Bones, the Kith Caster. This is again some sort of quest, I believe. Or it's a place you go to. I'm not sure. Anyway, again, we're just having like, it's just an unboxing video. It's not meant to know everything about everything. Oh, this is the stretch goal pack. And let's see, I don't even know what this is. It says stretch goal booklet. Wonders of the Stir. A Magistrate. Kit Warlord. New monsters. Oh, okay, so it's like new characters and stuff like that. New relic. New spell. Okay. A new tomb, so it's going to be a small dungeon of some sort. Okay, that's cool. Body bar table, stuff you're going to find there. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is basically the Purple Planet. Because when we had this, we had a look at earlier the player one. This is the starting point, and we had the big she. So perhaps, oh, this is for the game master, so he knows or she knows where everything is, and the players will use the other map or the PDF version of it to then write out what things are. And here's like a gloss version of that. I assume you can scrub these out. I'm not sure, but it has some cool art, so that'd be look good on your a shelf or something if you want to do that. But yeah, it's cool. And this is like their newspaper thing they do every now and then. Yeah. And we have one more thing to look at. It's the slipcase. Oh. So it has Tome of Adventure 1, 2, Tome of Adventure Volume 3, which is all the Lankmar stuff, and 4, which is all the Purple Planet stuff. So that's a lot. This massive compilation of standalone adventures provides hundreds of hours of gameplay. Volumes 1 and 2 are more than a dozen standalone adventures suitable for individual games or continual campaign play. Volume 3 is an urban fantasy adventure in the gritty city of Lankmar, while Volume 4 is sending characters to an alien purple planet in which swords and sorcery adventures are here for the taking with the Tomes of Adventure. Yeah, apparently we're Superman now. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a look at one of these two books, just have a flip through just to see what the construction is like, how good it is, and so on. Just give me 1 second, guys. Wow, this is heavy. Oh my God. So let's. Oh, that was a big release. So I have the first one here, and then we'll have a look at the fourth one. It compiles DCC 66.5 up into 72. So we have 66.5, 66, 68, 69, 70, 71, and 72. Oh, that looks good. This is the back of the book now, but the color is awesome. I need to pay attention to the camera. I've been just looking at the stuff myself. But yeah. It's sewn binding as well. It has, where is it? We have a tab marker as well, ribbon. This first volume, I think the first volume is the smallest, and there's over 200 pages. So they're all hardback. They all feel good. They open up really well and stay open well. The paper is, it's not super heavy, but it's not dirt light. Just it's quality. It's not invisible see-through stuff, you know. But it's not like so heavy you could like, it's not cardstock. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Again, we're just gonna have a flip through to one or two of these. This is the first one I looked at. Have a look through the fourth one, because that's the Purple Planet stuff, and that's the main reason I got it. I think Lankmar is, yeah, so volume 1 is the smallest, and volume 2 looks to be similar size, volume 3 is a bit bigger, and volume 4, which is the Purple Planet stuff, is definitely thickest. Oh, I hit my camera. That's bloody heavy. Yeah. This is over 250 pages. 256. And we have that judges screen stuff we had before. Looks really good. Chessmen of the Purple Planet. Sky Masters of the Purple Planet. So you can see, you get a lot of sense for what what this is by looking at the art. Like here you have these weird hairy flying creatures. You have like a rocket in the background, but it's more like a spaceship attacking people. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, like you have a woman hooked up to machinery and something looks to be draining her. Yeah, this is cool. I'm pretty happy with this. It did take a lot longer than I was hoping it would, but you know, you can't have everything perfect in life. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it there. I'll have a look at these in more detail as soon as I can, which might be a little while. But again, all these books also have ribbons as well. It has a ribbon in there as well, so it's folded up. But yeah, that's it, guys. Again, this is just a simple unboxing. But yeah, thanks for watching this. If you did, it's awesome. I know there's nothing special. It's just a simple unboxing and all that stuff. But again, thank you, and thank you for checking out all my videos. It's absolutely amazing that you guys want to check it out and listen to my dumbass, like I say all the time. But yeah, again, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if there's anything you want me to look at, and I will try to get that at some stage. As I said before, I will be doing less sort of review stuff for a while in terms of the content number. I will be doing more playthrough stuff, I think, and a little bit less reviews, because the reviews take me a long time to do in terms of hours. Because when I do a review, I try to play it a lot. If you didn't watch my little update video, my video was basically about how I'll be doing things from now on, because I was spending up to 30 hours a week testing stuff. And this includes reading and playing. so it's also a lot of reading. So this especially true for new game systems. So I'm only probably going to do one of them a week. But yeah, that's, I just want to say that just in case someone didn't know. But yeah, that's it, guys. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I shall talk to you all again soon. Thanks again for tuning in, and talk to you again. Goodbye.